Hey, what's happening guys? Dan here, and in this video I'm breaking down this supplement that two friends of mine have been taking for a while now and are experiencing really good results with. It's called Erectin. It's made by Leading Edge Health, and basically it's designed to help with erectile difficulties, basically allow you to have stronger erections, to increase your ability to maintain erections for longer, elevate your orgasm intensity, and just overall increase your satisfaction from sex. Now I'm gonna cover a lot in this Erectin review, the ingredients, the dosage. I'll tell you a little bit about the clinical study that Erectin was in as well. Really good clinical study. And listen, I was able to get my hands on a discount link that automatically applied a coupon at checkout, saved me some money when I ordered my bottle of Erectin. So if after watching this review you decide you want to give Erectin a try for yourself, you can get that same discount through that link. I'm actually placing that link in the description below the video. Okay, so I already kind of went over the claims behind the supplement. I want to talk a little bit about the clinical study that Erectin was in. And quick side note guys, I especially wanted to do a review on Erectin because not only do I have two friends who I know very, very well, by the way, so not only have they experienced excellent results using Erectin, but they both suffer from different kinds of issues. For example, my one friend for a few years now has been struggling with erectile issues and has even seen doctors about it. His issue seems to be more on a biological level, a combination of low testosterone and maybe some other things going on. And what sucks even worse for him is that he can't take Viagra because it interferes with some other daily medication that he takes. So it really sucks. And then my other friend, his issues only really began at the beginning of this year, and it's completely psychological. Look, it's a combination of the pandemic and other issues in his life that have just really gotten to him, and he hasn't been able to maintain erections long enough to please his partner, and he just overall has had a significantly lower desire for sex in general. Now, why do I mention all of this? Well, because I thought it was interesting that two friends struggling with similar issues, but for both very different reasons, both had really good results with Erectin, which brings us to the clinical study that Erectin was actually in. Now, the first thing I noticed was that the study included 78 men ranging from ages 25 to 50 with mild to moderate erectile difficulty, which tells me one, that the sample size in this study is pretty big, and two, that the degree to which all of these guys struggle with erectile difficulties varied. So I really like that aspect of the study. Okay, now this clinical study was no joke, guys. It was actually published in the Journal of Urology, which is the official journal of the American Urological Association. And this study was peer-reviewed, which basically means that a second team of doctors and researchers basically double-checked all the work, double-checked the study. And on top of that, it was a 12-week double-blind, placebo-controlled, randomized clinical study. It's a mouthful, but it basically means that half the men in this study were given a placebo, or in other words, a fake pill. Usually this ends up being like a sugar pill or something like that, something that has no medical significance. And look, in case you didn't know this type of clinical study format or setup is pretty much the most rigorous type of clinical study that exists. As far as legitimate research goes, it doesn't really get any stricter than this format. Okay, so during the 12 weeks of the study, men taking Erectin experienced substantial increases in their ability to penetrate their partners, achieve and maintain full and strong erections. They also experienced higher levels of sex drive and even higher quality orgasms. And what's really cool is that there were absolutely no side effects recorded for anyone taking Erectin in the study at all. Now, if I were to just go off the strength of the clinical study alone, I'd have to say I'm kind of already impressed, and this is probably one of the best, if not the best researched sexual enhancement supplement for men that at least I currently know about. But I still wanted to dig a little into the ingredients of this bad boy as well. So the secret sauce behind Erectin is their proprietary formula, which is, it's basically a blend of herbs, roots, leaves, berries, and barks. So it's very of the earth, which I really like. Now, among the ingredients that I'm very familiar with is Korean red ginseng, which is like a super nitric oxide booster, and healthy or elevated levels of nitric oxide in the body are going to boost blood flow, which is definitely going to give you fuller, stronger erections. And Erectin also contains epimedium, which is going to act as an inhibitor to enzymes that cause erection difficulty. So it basically blocks those enzymes from getting in the way of a full erection. Now, epimedium is also known as horny goatweed, which, by the way, guys, okay, so it got the nickname horny goatweed because back in the day, and I'm kind of giving a short version of the story, but farmers basically noticed their goats were like banging each other like crazy right after eating from a particular patch of grass, and lo and behold, they discovered that epimedium was growing a lot in that particular area of grass, that particular patch of grass, hence the name horny goatweed. How hilarious is that? Now, there was one ingredient that I wasn't familiar with at all. It's called Cuscuta chinensis. It's actually a vine that grows on other trees, and this is a really solid ingredient in Erectin's blend because it acts as an aphrodisiac, one, and so it's going to increase sex drive for sure, and it has phytochemicals, which is just a fancy way of saying chemicals found in plants that in a number of ways helps improve sexual function and performance. Erectin also has a ton of other ingredients that I'm very familiar with from previous research that I know for a fact improve sexual function. For example, saw palmetto, ginkgo biloba extract, damiana leaf, great aphrodisiac there, hawthorn berries. All of these ingredients in one way or another help tremendously with sexual function, desire, and performance. As far as dosage goes, pretty simple, 2 pills a day, that's it. And look, what's really good about a supplement with dosage like this is that it's not something you have to time. You don't have to worry about timing with something like this. You just take your 2 pills a day and you're always ready to rock. So there's a certain like a security blanket there that I really like. Now, just be ready when you take these bad boys, because damn, they're big, dude. These are some big pills. And as usual, it's almost always better to take these pills with a meal. Otherwise you might end up with a little, GI discomfort. But that's pretty much it for the dosage. Honestly, in giving my overall opinion, I have to say I'm 10 times more impressed with Erectin than I usually ever am with any supplement that I ever review, and that says a lot. It's kind of a home run across the board. I mean, look, I have 2 very close friends who are both experiencing great results from it, right? That's how I heard about it in the first place. It came out shining from a very tough and rigid clinical study, and it has a ton of ingredients that I've researched before and that I know are effective. And on top of that, the company offers something like a 60-day or maybe a little bit more, a 60-day money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied. So again, 5 stars across the board as far as I'm concerned. And don't forget, guys, if you do end up wanting to try Erectin for yourself, there is that discount link that I got my hands on. I'm placing it right in the description of the video down below. It'll save you some money, so definitely take advantage of that. Hey, and also guys, if you enjoyed this review, let me know by commenting or even just clicking the like button on the video. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job with these reviews, and it means a lot to me. Also, subscribe to my channel as well. I'm always posting new reviews here on the regular. And until the next time, Dan